everyone. I hope everyone's having a great and blessed day today. I actually wanted to share some knowledge with you today. And you may have heard of this, and if you haven't, maybe you'll find out what your love language is at the end of this video. I did want to share the 5 different types of love languages. There is acts of service, there is receiving gifts, there is physical touch, words of affirmation, and the very last one is quality time. So I think that it's interesting to know what your love language is. And if you don't know, maybe you'll discover through these things, oh, I can communicate with my partner or with the person I'm with what kind of love language I have. Sometimes people are like, well, what's a love language, right? What is that? But they're really good love languages, and it's true because everyone at least has 1 or 2 of the 5 love languages that are the strongest. So I'll start with the first one, and I'm only starting with this first one because I'd say this is on the very top for me. But one of my love languages is quality time. Quality time is something that's so important because for me, if I'm ever with a partner, I want quality time in order to grow with that person. I want to have experiences with that person. I want to have memories with that person. So having that quality time one-to-one is so important. I'm not saying go out with your friends, with the group. That's not quality time. Quality time is when you're with your partner, with that other person that means a lot to you. And you're spending time with them, talking to them, getting to know each other more. And if you think you already know each other, do something of quality that you both like, or maybe it's something new that you both want to try to do. Maybe go out, go swimming, go on a hike, do something new. But that quality time for me is definitely on the top. The second type of the second type of love language is words of affirmation. I also think this is a very important one because the words of affirmation is when you like to be told, hey, you look beautiful, you're doing amazing, I appreciate you. And the power of appreciation goes so far in relationships. Sometimes I think that in relationships, people tend to stop appreciating the other person. And this happens when people start taking people for granted. And I think that just a small word of affirmation every single day helps that person stay connected with the person they love. So words of affirmation. Remember, power of appreciation. Never stop appreciating people who you love, who are close to you, because they do want to feel appreciated. And I'm sure that you will always want to feel appreciated too. The third type is acts of service. So maybe you're the type of person that likes to help around the house. Like, man, my partner, my spouse, whoever they may be, they've had a long day at work, and I know that they love when I clean or I help clean around the house. I'm gonna go scrub the toilet, I'm gonna go wash those dishes, even if I don't like it. I know that's their love language. Acts of service, that was the third one. And that might be for everyone, that might not be for everyone. But what makes you feel important? The power of feeling important in a relationship. The fourth one is receiving gifts. So receiving gifts, maybe you're the type of person that likes to the small little details, like, oh, I'm gonna give my partner this gift because I know how happy it makes them. Maybe that's you. You realize, like, I do like receiving gifts, and I love it when they do something small and they do some small gift or create something or give me something that makes me feel important. It makes me feel like they know what I like, they know what I love, and they gave me something and I love it. So receiving gifts, maybe you're that person in a relationship that realizes, hey, you know what? My love language is receiving gifts. I like when I get gifts from my partner. That's a type of love language. And the very last one is physical touch. So physical touch is a very important one, I think, for a lot of people. But again, it might not be everyone's love language. So if you realize that your partner is always like, oh, give me some space, leave me alone, which is totally okay because everyone has the right to have their own space. But maybe you notice, like, maybe their love language is not physical touch. Maybe they don't like to be all huggy and lovey all the time. Maybe they're not the type of person that likes to hold hands all the time, likes to hug all the time, and be affectionate in that way. And that's okay. But if that's your love language, if you like physical touch, where you notice, you know what, I'm gonna watch a movie, I'm gonna cuddle up next to my partner, and I love that. It makes me feel complete. Maybe that's your love language. And again, these are the 5 types of love languages, and everyone has at least 1 or 2 of them, maybe that are at the top versus all the other ones. And it's important, I think, to know sometimes who or what love language your partner has, or what love language is yours. Because when that happens, you realize you're able to communicate a little better with your partner, and you realize, what is the thing that makes me feel the most important with my partner? Is it receiving gifts? Is it physical touch? Is it words of affirmation? It can be something different, or maybe something in each little category. But again, communicate with your partner. What's your love language? Out of those 5, what is yours?